Hey y'all, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. The cast list for Big Brother 27 has been revealed. The way I'm going to do this, because unfortunately my children will not give me the amount of time I need to film one whole video, I'm going to talk about the first six house guests, and then I'm hoping maybe later tonight I'll be able to post a video talking about the rest. I don't know. You guys, I'm winging it. This is my first season that I'm filming, or like that I'm following, with two children and a puppy. I don't want to embarrass her though, because she's right there. So I don't know how I'm gonna approach this. Like, I have no idea. So please bear with me. Y'all know there's 55,000 house guests each season, so I'm doing my best, okay? I'm trying. I'm trying to give the people what they want. But I have to make some adjustments on how normally I would just film a whole freaking 30-minute long video talking about each and every house guest. But y'all know I like to yap, as I'm doing right now. And my kids won't give me that time. So, yeah. So first we are going, whoops, I have my notes of the first six house guests. I watched some of their interviews. What is happening? So Adrian Rocha or Roca, Hims is hyper. He's a hyper guy, isn't he? His interview both entertained me and stressed me out because I was like, dude, you're really a lot. But like, what I worry about with him is he's gonna try way too hard, and I feel like I'm spot on with that. For anyone who's wondering, no, I haven't. Hold on. Okay. No, I have not found any birthdays, so I'll try to find that and like do some horoscopes and stuff, but as of now I haven't been able to find any birthdays. But I was more so trying to like do the research I need to do just to kind of catch a vibe for the house guests. I haven't really looked into their personal stuff, so I will try. So the notes I have for Adrian, okay, what is happening with the computer? The notes I have, this fucking computer is about to, excuse my language, is about to make me want to like throw it outside because it's doing everything I don't need it to do. Okay, I wrote, immediately comes off as the type who will play too hard, too easy. I like him because he seems enthusiastic, but I don't think he'll last. And then I immediately got annoyed with him because he called himself king in his interview, like king of Big Brother. And I put, he's got to have ADHD. Yeah, he's hyper. All right, so next we have Amy Bingham. So Miss Amy is from Stockton, California. My best friend is from Stockton, so I immediately was like, do you know her? And she's like, no. Okay. I liked her, but she talks like this and very calm and very gentle. And I feel like she might end up being very boring, you know? See, I don't got the time here. They're already coming back up. How can I help you? See, they're already up. I don't have any time ever to myself. So yeah, she might come across as pretty boring. Maybe not later in the season when things get a little crazy. But I feel like initially she's going to be a bit boring. I mean, boring has its place. There's nothing wrong with boring. I do think she's probably going to go far. Maybe not because she's like the greatest game player, but I think people are going to bring her along because they like her. But maybe that might make her a target. Who knows? I did say I love her voice because it is calming. She says her strategy is to get with the women and do a girls' alliance, as someone does every season. She said she's open to a showmance, but her son was like, absolutely not. And then she said she can read people really well, and that will be a strategy or like a strength for her. Love to see it. And then Ashley Hollis. I really liked Ashley. I really like her like energy in general. I like the sound of her voice. I think she's stunning. Like, I just really liked her. And I put immediately love. She competed in pageants, track, and modeling, and she thinks that's going to work in her benefit. That noise is my daughter's. Her friend keeps calling her. And I'm like, girl, please. Give us a moment. She says her biggest strength is her ability to be strategic. Oh, and she's a lawyer, which is cool. Don't do it. Don't do it, Evie. Evie, don't do it. Thank you. She doesn't plan on winning comps immediately. She wants to rely on her social game, and she says she's ready to flirt. She says biggest weakness is her empathy towards others, and she says her favorite players are Kaser, Janelle, Tyler, and Andy. She says she's been a Big Brother fan since Big Brother After Dark. Immediately love her for that, because I really feel like some of the people that I've seen, their favorites or their favorite moments were from like more recent seasons. I personally haven't watched recent seasons. The last season I watched fully was Big Brother 23. I can't imagine there being better moments than what previous, like, earlier seasons had. I don't know. Whatever. Ava Pearl. I found her to be pretty cool. She does aura painting, which is awesome. I liked that. I really liked her hat. I like that she says that she's broke as hell, because relatable. She's Italian from Long Island, and so I already know she's going to mention it any chance she gets, and I wrote that in the note, because that's what... I'm sorry if you're Italian, but people who are Italian, they really love to bring it up any chance they get, especially if they're from like Long Island or New Jersey. And then what made me laugh was she brought up being Italian again later in the interview. I love being right. She says wait, what was it? She then went on to bring up the fact she's Italian as something no one has ever seen on Big Brother before. I think the way she worded it was like, no one's seen like a strong Italian woman on Big Brother before, or something like that. And I was like, not her bringing up being Italian after I just said she's going to mention it any chance she gets. That's funny. She says she's not going to tell people that she reads auras in the house because she doesn't want people to get freaked out. And honestly, I would do the same, but with my astrology, so I understand. She said hard no on showman. She said she has a boyfriend, and the guy she likes wouldn't pass the background checks. Mama, I'm in love with a criminal. She likes her a criminal, huh? And then she says her favorite moment on Big Brother is when Taylor Hale won. And I put must be a newer season, because I don't know who that is. Yes. They need water. I said, you guys are fine for 2 more minutes. Give me 2 more minutes, please. See, y'all, I'm telling you, this is why I haven't been able to do Big Brother content in years, because being a mom is constantly being needed, and we homeschool. So I don't get a break, okay? And then we have Clifton Williams. He is a veteran. And I put in here, that's going to be a big part of his strategy, I bet. And it was. He goes on to bring up how that's going to be part of the reason why he wins. Says he thinks his life experiences will really help him in the house. Says he's not going to tell people he's a veteran and was in the Army for 22 years. He says that would put a target on his back and open himself up to people creating agendas about him. Whatever that means. Because I don't know what agenda you could create for a veteran, whatever. Says he'll work with the youngest people like a little puppet master because, you know, him's old. Says his biggest strengths are his ability to build relationships and understanding it's a game. Says he doesn't have any weaknesses. He's just that guy. And then lastly is Isaiah Friedman. He's a salesman, so I'm sure he'll succeed in being very salesy for alliances. Says he has everything it takes to be a Big Brother competitor, physically and mentally. Says he has zero strategy going into the game, but he's really adaptable, so he's not worried. Says he wants to be the hero and make as little enemies as possible. Boring. Says he thinks he can make himself too much of a target by starting off being too competitive, so he's going to take it easy on the competitions. And says he might keep his sales background a secret. Probably a good idea, my guy. He's from Utah. So I feel like that's an important distinction as well. Utah feels like an alien planet to me. Just the culture, the people, even the landscape. I don't know. So anytime I see someone on TV who's from Utah, I'm like, ah, you're Utahian. Anyways, all right. I have to go. I'm going to try to film my next video on my camera because I'm really out of video space and memory on my phone. So just bear with me. I'm trying my best. Let me know in the comment section which of the 6 that I talked about are your favorites so far. And I hope to be back with another video either tonight or tomorrow. All right.